Alrighty, so once again, live studio audience. Yay! Clap for the studio. There you go. Okay. Yes, for the rest of the time, it will be on a track with simulated laughter and oohs and ahs. Okay. Exactly. Although my presentation manager seems to have gotten ahead of himself.
Oh, boo!
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you very much, everyone, especially after that long wait. I appreciate everyone being here. My name is Jonathan Harvey. I have worked for Starbucks for approximately 2 years and worked at various other coffee houses along the way. I have plenty of experience both with the Serena espresso machine here and the newest 801, Verismo 801, which is currently employed at many Starbucks across the nation. It is the highest tech that they offer with a built-in filtration system that actually runs through the wall and into their back basement. It's pretty cool. To start off and introduce all of our participants, can I see who actually wants to drink coffee tonight? 1, 2, 3, possibly a fourth? No? Okay, that's good. I have 3 varieties of coffee here. I'm going to pass out a few samples. Here you are. And I would like each person to taste these with me. I will taste one as well. We will do a quick coffee tasting the Starbucks way, slightly abbreviated because of our constraints on time. Now, if you will with me, what we first do when we do a coffee tasting, I know it implies taste, but we actually smell it and slurp it and do all sorts of fun things with it and snort it. No, not really. Please don't snort your coffee. It's a safety hazard. Okay. Good simulated laughter. All right, so everyone, if you would please just take your hand, cup it over the cup, take a deep whiff, and get the aroma of the Arabica bean. Okay, what you should be smelling are the different blends from the region that you got it in, which will be anywhere from Guatemala to Kenya. Now what we do is we slurp because the coffee is hot and you do not want to burn your tongue on black coffee. So if everyone could, just take a slurp of your coffee. Nice loud slurping noise there. For many of us who are not used to black coffee, I'm so sorry, Catherine. For those of us who are not used to black coffee, it is quite a punch. However, if you were to listen to the various descriptions and then taste them, you would notice that each different kind has distinct earthy aromas to it or distinct chocolatey flavors, as Casey just downed all of his. Thank you for slurping noisily. I'm sure you did not burn your tongue. Okay, now, Justine, how did yours taste? What did it taste like to you?
I don't know, kind of earthy, I guess. I'm
Okay.
bad at this.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So it tasted like coffee, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, earthy?
Yeah.
Anything other? Any other descriptors you can give to it?
Let's see.
Is it really dark flavored, or is it more of a lighter, kind of almost watery?
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty bold.
Okay. Catherine, was yours pretty bold?
I will assume so.
Like
yes.
punch in the face bold?
More like punch in the back of the throat.
Okay. What were you able to taste any other flavors besides black coffee?
I'm not sure, to be quite honest.
Okay.
Sorry.
Fair assessment. You must be new to the black coffee world.
I am new to coffee in general.
Oh, well, congratulations. Thank you for being here. Casey, what did yours taste like?
Video.
I don't remember.
Here, you can have another one.
Burnt popcorn.
I have plenty.
Okay.
And yes, actually, for those who don't drink coffee, that is for many people what black coffee tastes like.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I got out of it. I usually don't drink it black.
Okay, give it a whirl. What kind of flavors are you seeing? It's all right. Cool. All right. So,
Coffee.
just to
Burnt
give you an idea,
popcorn.
anyone who starts drinking coffee will note that, for the record, everyone who begins for the first year or so that you drink coffee, it is very abrupt and sudden, and it takes a lot of slow sipping to get used to. Once you have acclimated to lighter blends, you will begin to see that each individual coffee has its own distinct flavors. Justine, you were actually drinking Pike Place, which is Starbucks' signature blend. It is a combination of Guatemala and also a little bit of Sumatra. It is a medium blend, and it goes really well with chocolate and cinnamon. Catherine, you were drinking Punch in the Face Kenya, which is one of the boldest coffees that Starbucks offers, so thank you for being brave.
Okay.
This Kenya goes well with any kind of citrus and is a very arid coffee based on the region that it's grown. And Casey, you were drinking Guatemala, which is actually one of the lightest coffees that Starbucks offered. It goes wonderful with chocolate because it's actually grown in the same region. Now, if you want to, I have a couple bags of coffee I was going to pass around, let everyone take a look at while we move on to our next stage. There you go. And squeeze the bag if you want to get the smell of coffee. Okie dokie. So, what we'd like to do now is take you through a quick step-by-step of the process of coffee, kind of explain what the beans are, where they come from. Starbucks in particular uses 100% Arabica beans. Arabica beans are only grown from about 3% of the world's coffee population, meaning that out of the 100% of coffee plants in the world, only 3% are Arabica brand. There are two different styles, Arabica and Aruba. Aruba is much more watery, much more closely related to the cocoa bean, and not quite as good for coffee production. Therefore, Starbucks is very discriminating. Another brand that is very discriminating and actually much more, I guess you could say, refined in their brewing process would be Seattle's Best. But the two of them together do make up one of the largest coffee industries in the world. Okay, so what we are going to do now is discuss how the environment affects the flavor. We all had different samples. So now, Justine, I'm going to let you try the Kenya. Casey, you're going to try the Pike Place.
What was that?
Pike Place is the chocolate cinnamon one.
Oh, it's one of my picture.
And Catherine, we will give you Guatemala. This one should not be quite so amazing.
Ooh.
Okay, can anyone tell a difference between the coffee that they just tasted?
I can.
Justine, you can tell a difference?
This one tastes like a lot more citrusy to me.
A lot citrusy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Kenya is well known for citrus usage, especially as we are about to demonstrate. We're going to put orange juice in Kenya, and we're going to try it together. Because actually, instead of using just milk in your coffee, if you want to kind of mix it up, you can put different things in. Although, please don't put soda in your coffee. It just does not go well together. So what I will do now is I will use this wonderful Simply Orange. It's my plug for Simply Orange. We will put some in the Kenya and we will all taste some. Some of you will be instantly reviled. The rest of us will actually enjoy it quite a bit. For those of us who don't drink black coffee all the time, how much orange juice would you like in your coffee?
I'm scared. I'm excited.
Catherine, were you able to tell a difference or no?
Yes, but
Not a good kind of difference?
neither of them were tasty. The Guatemala is kind of, I guess, watery.
Yes, thank you. I was hoping you would point that out. The Guatemala is, in fact, much more watery tasting when you've had it immediately after a bowl of coffee because it is brewed a lot quicker because of the roasting style. Here you go, Casey. Don't drink this just yet. Here's yours. Catherine, thank you for being such a good sport with the coffee. Here you go. Okay. Now, if you would all please, just go ahead, take some slurps, tell me what you think.
I like it.
First off, some of you really will have that look of, this is not good. I can see it right over there. Okay, Casey, what did you think?
That was actually my look
Pretty
quite
cool.
tasty.
Good.
It's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's completely different than what you'd expect from milk and coffee. But amazingly, especially in the aftertaste, you will note that the flavors actually go together. Catherine, was that enough orange juice?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Okay, not enough?
No, it's actually perfect.
Okay. And Justine, what are we thinking?
I like it, yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Sorry, Colby. Okay, so next up, we are going to move on to the actual process of making coffee. Coffee, when you first get it, should look somewhat like this. Nice beanie look. These are not magic beans. They will not grow bean stalks. I'm sorry. They will grow amazing flavor if you brew them correctly.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Patrick. Okay, next up, I have two different kinds of ground coffee. You would pass these around. Try not to spill them on the ground. First one I'm giving you is ground with a burr grinder.
What's a burr grinder?
Go ahead and pass it around. We will actually explain. This one is ground with a bladed grinder. Okay, this right here is a burr grinder. A burr grinder, amazingly, grinds with burrs.
Birds?
Burrs, as in there are two grinders, like
Aaron
grill stones. It's almost like a mill. They just grist it together until it becomes a fine powder. And once it has done so, it spits it back out, and it allows for the copy. Think of